We all have dreams, a dream of a better life for our family. For many of our fellow countrymen, this dream comes with a plane ticket. It comes with a new beginning in another country. We often hear about the American dream, but now there's another dream that's becoming popular among Filipinos. This is what we call the Australian dream. Why Australia, you ask? What is it about this country that seems to be a magnet, pulling at the hearts and minds of so many Filipinos? It's simple. Australia offers a promise of hope. The story often starts with a simple conversation. At a family reunion, you might hear about a cousin who made it big in Sydney. On social media, you'll see posts from friends who are happy in Melbourne. These stories become an inspiration. They become a reminder that there's a place where hard work is rewarded with good results. It's not just about money, it's about having opportunities. An opportunity to reach dreams that once seemed so far away. Going abroad is a big decision, but for many, it's the most important step. Every Filipino packing their suitcase carries a mix of emotions. There's fear, but excitement is stronger. There's sadness in leaving family, but joy in the hope of giving them a better future. Australia isn't just a destination. For many, it's a symbol of new hope and new beginnings. It's a place where you can study again. You can work in a field you love, and most importantly, you can experience the quality of life you dream of for your loved ones. Moving to Australia is a big adventure, a journey that will test your strength. But at the end of all the hard work and sacrifice, a reward awaits. This is why thousands of Filipinos try every year. They are looking for their version of success in the land down under, because they know with the right effort and perseverance that dream is not impossible to reach. The Australian dream is very much alive in the hearts of every Filipino who dreams of a better tomorrow for their family. One of the main reasons why Filipinos flock to Australia is for work. There are many opportunities there, and not just any jobs, but jobs with good salaries. The minimum wage in Australia is one of the highest in the world. Just imagine 1 hour of work there is equivalent to a day's wage here in our country. This gives many the courage to try their luck. Higher wages mean more savings and more help for family in the Philippines. Besides work, education in Australia is world-class. Many Filipinos go there as international students. Universities and colleges in Australia are known worldwide. Graduating from an Australian school is a big advantage. It opens many doors, not just in Australia, but also in other countries. For parents, sending their children to school in Australia is a big investment because they know the quality of education their child will get is worth every penny they will spend. Good salaries and quality education result in one thing: a better quality of life. In Australia, there's a balance between work and personal life. This is what they call work-life balance. You're not just all work. You have time for yourself, your family, and your hobbies. You can stroll in the park after work. You can go to the beach every weekend. This system allows for a life that isn't just focused on working hard, but also on enjoyment and personal growth. The opportunities in Australia aren't just for professionals. They are also open to skilled workers like chefs, welders, and nurses. There's a high demand for them. The Australian government has programs to encourage skilled workers to live there. They are given the chance to become permanent residents and eventually citizens. This is the complete package. You're not just working, but you're also getting the chance to build a permanent home for your family in a prosperous and safe country. Life in Australia is like a two-sided coin. On one hand, there are so many advantages. First, the nature. Australia is incredibly beautiful. From famous beaches like Bondi Beach to the vast outback, it's like being in a postcard. Australians love outdoor activities. And as Filipinos who are used to beautiful scenery, we can easily relate to this. The clean air, the well-maintained parks, and the general cleanliness of the surroundings give a feeling of peace. This is a big change compared to the busy city life. Another big advantage is the healthcare system. Australia's healthcare system is one of the best in the world. If you are a resident, you have access to quality medical services. This gives peace of mind, especially if you have a family. You know that in times of need, you can rely on medical help that won't break your bank. Safety and security are also a big plus. The crime rate in Australia is low, so you feel secure while living with your loved ones. But on the other hand, there are also challenges. The biggest enemy of every overseas Filipino worker is homesickness. The longing for family, friends, and especially Filipino food. It's hard to be alone in another country. There are times when you just want to go home. The culture is also different. Australians are more direct and straightforward compared to us Filipinos who are used to beating around the bush. You need to get used to their way of speaking. "G'day, mate," is as normal as our "kumusta." You need patience to understand their culture. Another challenge is the cost of living. Yes, the salaries are high, but the expenses are also high. Rent, electricity bills, and the price of goods are higher compared to the Philippines. You need to be smart with budgeting. You need to learn where to save money. You can't just spend carelessly here and there. Every dollar is important. Life in Australia is not always easy. There are days that are hard, days that are tiring. This is the reality that every Filipino who chooses this path needs to face. Adjusting to a new life in Australia is a process. It doesn't happen overnight. An important tip is to learn to socialize. Don't be afraid to talk to Aussies. They are friendly, you just need to be open. Start with a simple "hello" or "how are you" to your neighbor or coworker. Ask about their day. These small conversations are a big help in getting used to their accent and feeling like you're part of the community. Also, learn their slang or street words so you can understand them better. Another way to adjust is by finding a Filipino community. In almost every city in Australia, there's a community of Filipinos. Look for groups on social media. Attend Filipino gatherings. Being with fellow countrymen is a cure for homesickness. Here you can speak Tagalog, eat adobo, and chat about life in the Philippines. Having a support system is very important. They will be your family while you are away from your real family. They will understand what you are going through. Don't forget to be open to new experiences. Try their food like Vegemite or meat pie. Watch their favorite sports like footy or cricket. Understanding their culture doesn't mean you're abandoning your Filipino identity. It's a way to make your adjustment easier. Being flexible and having a positive outlook are key to a successful life abroad. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow as a person. So, is going and living in Australia worth it? The answer depends on you. Yes, there are challenges, there's sadness, hardship, and longing. But the opportunities that await, good jobs, high salaries, quality education, and a better future for the family, are priceless. For many Filipinos, the sacrifices are worth it. The Australian dream is not just a dream. For those who work hard, it's an attainable reality. It's a journey full of lessons, growth, and hope.